8 years is a long time to be stuck, even for a spiritual paralytic. But today we're diving into the story of Aeneas, who proves Jesus doesn't just heal you, he makes you roll up your sleeping bag of shame.
It's true. Some people can't commit to an 8-minute workout, and Aeneas was committed to that mat for 8 years. There's something about his story that just won't let me go, Theodore.
Why do you think that is, Thomas?
Because I think a lot of us are Aeneas. We're not physically paralyzed, but we're spiritually stuck. We've made peace with it. We've decided that's just who we are now, our permanent address.
That's a powerful observation. Let's set the scene from Acts 9, verses 32 through 35. Peter is traveling, visiting churches. He gets to Lydda and he finds this man, Aeneas. 8 years, not 8 months, not 8 weeks, 8 years on a mat.
And here's what gets me. The text doesn't say Aeneas is hoping for healing. It doesn't say he's praying or crying out. It just says Peter found him lying there. He'd probably forgotten what his feet even looked like.
Exactly. 8 years teaches you a lot. It teaches you this is permanent. This is your reality. You stop fighting, you stop hoping, you just accept it. It's the ultimate, this is fine meme, but without the coffee.
And I think that's where so many of us live spiritually. We've accepted the narrative that our past defines our future. Our failures have convinced us we're disqualified. Our shame has taught us to stay down. The longer we stay down, the more natural it feels, like a well-worn groove.
So, when Peter walks in, Aeneas isn't expecting anything. He's just mat-bound.
Right. And Peter doesn't offer sympathy. No, oh, you poor man, let's talk about your 8 years of paralysis. He speaks with authority. Aeneas, Jesus Christ heals you. Get up and roll up your mat.
The command structure here is really important. Peter doesn't say, try to get up. He declares a fact. Jesus Christ heals you. This isn't conditional. It's not based on how Aeneas feels or whether he thinks he's ready. It's like a cosmic, you're fired, but in reverse.
And then, this is crucial, Peter tells him to roll up his mat. The mat is everything to Aeneas. It's his identity. It's where he sleeps, where he eats, where his entire life happens. To roll it up means to declare this season is over. You're not coming back to this mat.
You're not keeping it as a backup plan, no just in case I need a nap in my old life storage?
Exactly. You're not saying, well, just in case the healing doesn't stick, I'll keep my mat nearby. No, you roll it up, you move forward. And the text says he did it immediately. No thinking about it, no asking for more time like it was a complex IKEA assembly manual. Immediately.
This is where I think the real transformation happens. There's a difference between being healed and accepting your healing, isn't there?
Absolutely, and the Christian tradition has always understood this. Repentance isn't just feeling sorry, it's turning around, it's action, it's movement. You don't stay on the mat and feel bad about being on the mat, and you get up.
It's like moving past just avoiding punishment or seeking a reward. True transformation means recognizing the old way is death and the new way is life. You choose life by moving. It's less about a cosmic gold star and more about just, living.
And that's what Aeneas does. He chooses life by moving. He gets up, he stands, he walks, probably with a bit of a wobble at first, I imagine, after 8 years.
Now here's where it gets really interesting. The passage says, all those who lived in Lydda and Sharon saw him and turned to the Lord.
His movement becomes testimony. He doesn't need to write a best-selling memoir titled My 8 Years on the Mat or start a podcast.
Exactly. Aeneas doesn't become an evangelist by giving speeches. He doesn't even need a PowerPoint presentation. He simply walks. He moves through the streets, and people see him. They see a man who was paralyzed for 8 years now walking. It's the ultimate mic drop moment without saying a word.
And they turn to Jesus because they're seeing the gospel made visible. They're seeing what grace actually looks like when it moves through the world, not just what it sounds like in a sermon.
In the original Greek, the word for martyr just means witness. Aeneas becomes a witness not by speaking, but by moving. His life, his actual physical, visible movement, testifies to the power of Christ.
So the question for us is, what mat are you lying on? What have you accepted as permanent that God is calling you to get up from? Is it a comfort mat, a fear mat, a procrastination mat?
What paralysis have you made peace with? What lie have you believed about yourself that keeps you from moving forward? Is it, I'm not good enough? I'm too old? I've always been this way?
Because here's the thing. Your movement isn't just about you. When you get up from shame, from fear, from the paralysis of your past, people see it and they turn toward Jesus. Your walk becomes a billboard for grace.
The church grows because Aeneas refused to stay down. It wasn't his perfectly articulated theology. It was his perfectly obedient feet.
So Jesus isn't asking permission to heal you. He's not requiring that you feel ready. He's speaking the word. You are healed. And then he's issuing the command, get up.
The question isn't whether you're worthy. The question is whether you obey when Jesus tells you to move. Are you going to argue with the divine physician?
Because your movement is your testimony. Your life is your witness. And the gospel grows because you refuse to stay down.
So this week, we're challenging you. Stop rehearsing the reasons you can't move. Start moving in obedience to the one who has already healed you.
Roll up your mat. Get up. Walk. Let people see what grace looks like when it moves through the world. It might just be the most compelling argument they'll ever encounter.
If this conversation got you thinking, please share this episode with someone who needs to hear it.